The ownership program has benefited my role in so many ways. I think the most important way is that it helps create a platform for all of us to be united around a common purpose and to share in the successes of what we do together. So we focus on safety every day in terms of how we can drive improvement for the business. And we've brought this mindset of how do I think and act like an owner every day?
Ownership on any level is important and it's impactful. Believing in your employees and giving them empowerment to make change, and having a management group or a leadership team that will listen and understand and act on those requests is, a game changer.
With the ownership program, you've got the perfect platform for people to know, if I bring my best, if I help make us better today on safety, if I help us reduce the amount of scrap we have, if I help service a customer better, I'm helping the organization grow.
Dave or I, one of us, will speak to all new employees during their orientation and explain the ownership program. And we do start with one big fact is that, they're coming to us with new ideas and fresh eyes, and so to please bring anything they see forward.
The problem with our waste was that springs were being cut wrong. That was brought to the attention of management. The bottom line is to figure out how to eliminate that waste. And my decision was to get a lot more accurate in our usage and our ordering of the materials, which actually in the long run turned out to help everybody involved. I felt like I actually helped solve a problem, but more importantly, that management actually listened to the decisions I gave them.
Our employee-directed investments have had a huge impact on morale for the organization. We've air-conditioned the building. We've been able to build 4 new break rooms and upgrade the food choices in each of those. And most recently, we've built a medical clinic on site for all of our associates and their families to use. The impact it's brought to people in terms of their energy in coming to work, as well as referring other people, has been noticeable throughout the business.
Being a part of the ownership program, I almost feel like it's my duty to make sure that the customers get the best quality product, and the best way I can do that is through educating myself as best I can with as much knowledge as I can with the entire facility, not just 1 or 2 departments.
Being an owner helped guide me to doing more R&D work, and so I pushed myself to further my career within the company and go that direction, and it paid off. As an owner, I feel motivated to do better for the customers. My job changes every day, and even the projects that are little and seem insignificant, I feel motivated to solve those problems and make our products better, make the company better.
We've had one employee that came up with a specific way to move, a door from the cart to the line with less physical exertion. We had a driver call and asked to change his route going forward because there was a more efficient way for him to run the delivery schedule. So I think each person comes up with their own new ideas, and I think cultivating that's important.
The ownership program has had tremendous results for our organization. It's allowed us to grow sales at a double-digit rate. The profitability of our business is up over 800 basis points. We've reduced the safety incident level by over 50%. We've seen our net working capital fall into the single digits as a percent of sales, and we've been able to optimize our capital investment profile to less than 10% each year of our planned profitability. So we've certainly seen an improvement with our turnover through the years, from the early days of the engagement program up to the pandemic time. Since we began the ownership program, we've been fortunate to be able to drive the results of the business to lead to 4 different dividends that we've been able to share across the organization. I would highly encourage any other CEO across the globe to evaluate and implement this program across their organization. The benefits of the ownership program are substantial, but they are a journey. If you think about the way incentives have been set up for years for leadership teams and for boards, it's around alignment. An ownership program brings every member to the table with a stake in the game to perform each day, and in turn, what that does to drive the business forward to perform and deliver results is incomparable to any other model.
In 2017, I was diagnosed with cancer. And of course, it's new to everybody, and it's just as rough to get through as they say it is. And I probably worked a year on the road with the cancer, and it came a time when I just couldn't get it all in a row.
One of the powers of the ownership program is the impact it can have for people ultimately when they retire from the organization. And because of this colleague's tenure within the business and where he'd advanced to within the ownership program, we were able to close out his ownership shares in the organization and have a significant financial impact for him.
Worked all my life, and then all of a sudden I wanted to retire. And this gave me the opportunity to get the coverage that I needed, to get the money I needed to go on with my life without a job, which that was the scariest thing.
C.H.I. has been fortunate to have both Doug and Andy Pollack, father and son, work for the company for many years now. And while Doug recently retired and Andy continues in his role, the impact of the ownership program, I think, for both of them has been fantastic.
When those disbursements come, or there's word of, the company has done well and we're gonna all enjoy that, there is a rejuvenation to it.
My life dream, I stay home with my grandkids. I have 5 of them. I see them every day, we do things, we play ball. That is really what I worked my life for.
It's always been a desire of ours to fund college and for all 3 kids, and so now there's just a certain level of pressure that's just off your shoulders. I will also say that with anything great, you're gonna earn this, you're gonna be a part of this thing through the good and the bad, but at the end of the day, there's great opportunity for your family. I mean, it could potentially change generations.
My daughter is my world, and that's why these dividend checks are so important. She was accepted into 2 colleges. She wants to be an anesthesiologist, and I want to make sure that there's nothing she's going to need other than books while she's there. As long as I'm doing what I'm doing, and these people are backing me the way they're backing me, then Al shouldn't have to worry about anything.
I've been in debt for so long and stressed out from it. It's hard living paycheck to paycheck. My situation isn't going to change overnight, but I'm working towards getting a better home, helping my daughter out so she can go to college, pay for her college. Having ownership in this company is making a difference. It's making me a happier person. I know that in my future, I can have a better life.
We still go to McDonald's and split a drink. We haven't changed anything there. We still buy cars that are used, but the thing it did do for me is I can enjoy the rest of my life with my grandkids without a problem. Thank you to my company.